Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to discuss on the new topic, the cell organelles. In previous lecture, we are discussing about the protoplasm, cytoplasm, and the cytoskeleton. Now, here we are discussing about the cell organelles. What are cell organelles? An eukaryotic cell contain varieties of structures, that is membrane bound or unmembranous. If we are talking about the membranous cell organelles or membranous structure, then we find that some are single membranous structures and some are double membranous structure. Here we continuously study from single membranous to double membranous structures. First I take the cell organelles. Endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum. Its abbreviation can be given ER as ER, endoplasmic reticulum. Students, the endoplasmic reticulum was firstly discovered by K. Porter. K. Porter. If we write the full name of this biologist, then K. Porter and Thomson. Thomson was his colleague, and he also worked together on this cell organelles, but the more accepted contribution was given to K. Porter. Either they are discovered the endoplasmic reticulum in 1945, but it takes some time to identify and give the recognition as a discoverer of endoplasmic reticulum. Then he was recognized as the discoverer of this cell organelle in 1953. It means K.R. Porter was recognized as the discoverer of endoplasmic reticulum in 1953. Now let us take the diagram of an endoplasmic reticulum. This is the nuclear membrane. Students, I know what is thinking you, all of you, why I draw the nuclear membrane. It is due to the outer membrane of the nucleus possesses this type of structure, the finger-like projected structure, that is called endoplasmic reticulum. If we are defining an endoplasmic reticulum, then we can say that endoplasmic reticulum is the kind of cell organelle that originates from the outer membrane of the outer nuclear membrane or outer membrane of the nucleus. Now, students, The surface of the nuclear membrane contains non-membranous spherical about 2 to 250 angstrom large size of molecules. These molecules are known as ribosome particles. What? The ribosome particles. Yeah, these are the ribosome particles. These are about 200 to 250 angstrom in diameter, and they doesn't contain any kind of membranes over it. The presence of ribosome particles on the endoplasmic reticulum give it a new recognition and new type of endoplasmic reticulum. The presence of the ribosome particles on the surface of ER gave the new name to this part of endoplasmic reticulum as ARIA, rough endoplasmic reticulum, because the presence of the ribosome particles on the surface of such ER makes a rough structure. That's why these are called rough endoplasmic reticulum. What are these? These are the ribosome particles. Ribosome particles. Right, students? These are the ribosome particles, and hence this is called RER. It means rough endoplasmic reticulum. The presence of ribosome particles on the outer surface of endoplasmic reticulum helps in the synthesis of protein, and you can say that the ARIA, it means rough endoplasmic reticulum, act as an apparatus for the synthesis of protein, because ribosomes are regarded as protein factory. They has ability to synthesize various types of proteins by using certain type of amino acids. And here is another part of the endoplasmic reticulum. We look here, there is no presence of ribosome particles on their outer surface membrane, hence their outer surface is smooth. That's why these endoplasmic reticulum are known as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Yes, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, or you can say it SER. The S stand for smooth, E stand for endoplasmic, and R stand for reticulum. SER, and this is RER. Students, that endoplasmic reticulum are consist of mainly three types of structures. The three types of structures combine to form this type of endoplasmic reticulum. What are these? The first is cisternae. What? Cisternae. Cisternae are the unbranched tubules-like structure, and they are also become the part of cytoskeletal system as microtubule when get ruptured into the small size. That are the cisternae. These are the spherical or oval shaped structure. and helps in storage of substances called vesicles, and these are the branched tubules like structures, or you can say that branched tube like structures, just like the alphabetic sequences, they are branches. And these structures are known as tubuli. Yeah, tubule is a singular and tubule is the plural form of tubule. These three structures combine to give this spring-like projection that originated from the outer surface of the nuclear membrane and called endoplasmic reticulum. Students, as we study about on the basis of presence and absence of ribosome particles on the surface of endoplasmic reticulum, they are termed as RER, and on the basis of absence SER. SER also have a unique function. It helps in synthesis of, or you can say that secretion of lipids as well as some kinds of hormones. That's why the lipid is just oil-like substances. That's why their surface is smooth. Now we diagrammatically know about the RER and SER. If you want to show or represent the SER and RER, then you can easily represent these structures by this diagram. Ribosome particles, RER, ribosomes, particles, just similar like with the absence of ribosome particles on the surface, that's all. SER is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Individually you can represent these both structures. SER. Now let us again discuss about the function of ER. First, it provides a particular shape, size and structure to the cell. That's why also known as the skeletal system of the cell. Provide definite shape to the cell. Next, RER helps in protein synthesis, just like SER helps in secretion of lipid and hormone, and the last function of endoplasmic reticulum is it has ability to exchange the materials between the nucleoplasm and the cytoplasm. Yes, students, it provides the pathway for the transportation of materials between the cytoplasm and nucleoplasm. Thus, these are the particular functions of the endoplasmic reticulum. Thanks, students, for joining today's lecture.